thank you for joining me. I'm out in my garden, sort of continuing on Friday's theme of you win some, you lose some. On a previous video I've covered the fact that this, what was a beautiful weeping tree, that its branches came all the way down to the lawn and they were covered in blossom, and then they were a beautiful feature. But I'm assuming it's dead, but I'm giving it a second chance by not having cut it right back. So that's the lose some bit. When I was having my cup of tea this morning, something flashed upon my laptop about the most hated zodiac signs. Now, it's not something I usually take any notice of, but I was lured in. And I read that my sign and people of my sign, i.e. a Capricorn, are cold, distant and overly serious. I would like to hope that the cold and distant don't apply, but yes, I can be and often am serious, and have had to be working in the fields that I have worked in. But they also went on to say that they are practical and prioritise their own goals, so may be seen as rigid. Yeah, okay, maybe sometimes I can be accused of being rigid, but not all the time. Certainly I would say I'm practical. For me that includes doing things, but also knowing when it's something that I can't do. As with, I've already got strung up there like a spider's web. Let's zero in. Little solar lights. And I knew that I couldn't do that because I would have to be up a ladder, and I'm not to be trusted up a ladder. The vertigo kicking in isn't good. So a friend did that for me yesterday. So I see that as practical. So, the lose some. I lost the beauty of this tree, but I am about to spend, until it rains, my time sorting out this bed and making it a positive feature. I already tied up that shrub yesterday in the hope that it would do some vertical growing rather than spread across the lawn. So on that note, I'm going to say bye for now, and I will get on with my doing and get back to you ere long. Bye for now. And here's the winning picture. It's not finished because I will go and get some bulbs to go in this front of the bed and some primulas. Give a nice pop of colour there. But I've got the bird feeders up, and that dangling on the right hand side is actually an old Indian cowbell, and I have yet to find a location in which it actually rings. I don't happen to have an Indian cow wandering around in the garden, so it's about its fourth location, but I'm hoping that it's open to enough of a breeze to be able to give a ring, and it is a rather nice sound. A deep dong. Okay, so I've got the bird feeders, I've got the lights. As I've got the bird feeders, I've relocated a bird bath so that they can have a drink as well as eat. I've relocated that outside burner. I was given it. I would never ever use an outdoor fire. If it got too cold for me to sit outside, I'd either wrap in a blanket or move out, rather than putting the pollution straight into the air. Just my personal point of view. So that's how it is at present. I've put a tub with grasses in at the back there, because the holly hedge is rather naked there, because it's been hidden by the tree. So I'm hoping that will cover. And I admit, I've had enough. I gardened yesterday and I've gardened through today, and the bones are creaking, the back's aching, and the brain's given up. So next week I will go to the garden centre. I'd love to go now, but I never go at weekends, because I leave that for people who can't get during the week. And I've got some more of those grasses that I'm going to relocate and plant in the back there. But this front, hopefully, will be, in spring, a nice splash of colour. I've tied those climbing plants in, and the robins in the hedge there, it kept popping to see if I'd unearthed any earthworms for it. So we actually had quite a chat. They can't lock me up for it. I used to have a little robin that followed me around when I was gardening, and I would throw little worms to it. Maybe it's a relative, and its mother, father, grandmother, grandfather told them about this batty woman who donates free food. But that's it. And stuff is just reused. The stand holding the water tub was given by a friend who donates lots of things to my garden. I wonder if you could make use of this. So I've just popped that little statue in front of it, so that when you're coming up the garden, you can see it. So that's it for now. I am going to go have a shower, sort out my lunch, and then go for a little walk. Thank you for joining me and my tree. And I will take a photograph in the dark so that you can see the lights. Take care. Please do subscribe if you haven't. Tick that like button. It's always appreciated. Bye for now. Bye.